Practical interview questions contains all of the technical commands for a real troubleshooting situation. In this video, 6 questions were asked in a big e-commerce company for the job post of Senior Linux Administrator at Bangalore, India. This is a Linux troubleshooting tutorial. This tutorial contains real-time scenarios to crack any job interview. First question, MariaDB has crashed, how to troubleshoot it? At first, we will check log files of MariaDB, then we will take action according to any error, like, if DB space is full we will allocate more space to it. This question is based on log checking. Use find command to find MariaDB log file location. After that check the log file data with some Linux commands. Apache Web Server was not installed. I have installed HTTPD Apache Web Server. After installation, start the HTTPD, then check the log files to ensure application don't have any issues. Second question, our application server is responding slowly, how would you troubleshoot it? Check system load and performance related issues. To solve the issue, we will use top, IO-top, uptime, and PS commands. Interviewer will know, candidate has ample knowledge of various commands. At first we will use top command. Now, we will check system-intensive processes by using IO-top tool. Now, we will check system load by uptime command. We will check all process by PS command, and find a process who is responsible for heavy load, then kill the process using kill command. Third question, how to upgrade release of application server. Before release upgrade, we will take backup of all of the data. After data backup, we will start our release upgrade. At first, we will check current release version of the server, then we will update all the packages using yum command. After that we will check version upgrade is completed using uname command and log checking. Fourth question, Linux server data files have been deleted. How would you recover files? Using Scalpel, we will recover files. At first install and enable EPEL release repo. Install EPEL release repo. It takes some time to create a repo for Scalpel. After EPEL installation, install Scalpel. Open Scalpel configuration file. We can update settings as per our requirements. Like, we don't want to recover PDF files, then comment on PDF option. At first find some files to delete, later we will recover these files. We have 2 JPEG files in Downloads folder of Home directory. Go to directory using CD command, then use df command to check partition type. We will use partition type to recover the data. This is the most important part of data recovery. By using partition type, we recover data. Scalpel use partition type to recover data. Partition type of Home is SDA6. After that, remove these 2 image files. Okay, I think there is a syntax problem. Let's use correct syntax. We will remove image files to recover later. Scalpel will recover these two image files from hard disk partition. At first list image files using ls command if files exists, then fire correct command. Correct syntax is rm-rf then, space, then, asterisk. Then also ensure, file is deleted using rm command. Now, use scalpel command. Scalpel then lost data source partition name, which is SDA6, then -o option, then destination directory name, which is output directory. Destination directory can be anything. Recovery process will take some time. Recovery process has completed. Go to destination output directory, then check, files have recovered. Fifth question, how to audit Linux server data. Auditing means security-related data logging. Now, use a report tool to show report of executables files of the server. Next step, use a report tool to show report of user authentications of the server. Next step, use a report tool to show report of failed user authentications of the server. Next step, check successful authentication report. Use SE Alert tool to check audit log. First enable EPEL repo, then install SE Alert tool. Now, fire SE alert command to check audit log. Next, use tripwire tool to check modified data. At first, install EPEL to create repo. Update all packages using yum command. Install MUT for email server. Install tripwire, I have already installed. Then set up key files. Start tripwire by giving password. Send audit reports to our email ID. Sixth question, how to download, upload, and manage the data of a web application. We will use CURL tool to manage the data of a web application. Fetch information of a web application. Fetch information of a web page. Upload a file. Subscribe to our channel for latest updates.